So have you got symptoms of perimenopause, or do you have underactive thyroid, or do you have both? Join me this morning. I am just driving down to my local lake for my my Saturday swim to help deal with my mental health, to do some exercise and to just meet some friends and have a lovely time. Now, I have just turned 50 and yes, I am in early perimenopause. Back end of last year, it's been going on for a little while. I started having quite a lot of symptoms. Going back to the doctor and they were saying, well, your age, you've got perimenopause, blah, blah, blah. Maybe at some point we'll talk about putting you on HRT. Not something I wanted to do because my symptoms aren't bad enough to take medication. So in the end, my fatigue was getting so bad, I went to the doctor and insisted on having a scan of my thyroid. But also my TSH numbers over the last 18 months have been gradually rising to the point where they reach 7.7, which is really high. It's not the highest level, which is around 10, and you can go more than that if you have what's called overt hypothyroidism. So my thyroid scan came back that I also have an inflamed thyroid. So they said, oh yes, look, you've got hypothyroidism. And I said, well, what about all my my immunity? You've not checked my antibodies. And they went, well, we don't really do that here. You need to see a specialist. So I was fortunate enough that I could use my private health, went to see an endocrinologist, and they confirmed I also have Hashimoto's. So I'm now on drugs. I don't think I'm on the right amount, but I am feeling massively better. Now, the problem is when you're this kind of age, and bearing in mind perimenopause for some women can start as early in their 30s. Guess what? The symptoms overlap. Oh, just parking my car. They overlap. So your perimenopause symptoms can mimic hypothyroidism. And that's really worrying because women again are being ignored. My main symptom was fatigue. I was exhausted. I was dragging myself out of bed after 9 hours of sleep. I was wanting to sleep in the daytime. The weight gain, let's not even go there. And I exercise a really decent amount. I do some decent amount of exercise. I eat pretty well. But the weight gain just didn't correlate to what I was doing in my life. Bit of brain fog. So all I'd say is, if there's symptoms and you don't always necessarily believe it's perimenopause, ask for your thyroid to be checked. Ask for a scan. And also make sure you're getting your antibodies checked. Make sure you're getting your free T3, free T4 checked. Because that will tell you what's going on. And do not be fobbed off and just them telling you it's perimenopause. Because do you know what? There's a lot of us who haven't got all the symptoms that other women sadly suffer from. I feel pretty good about perimenopause actually. But the thyroid can do one. So anyway, good luck. If you want to reach out, I can talk to you more about this and let you know what's going on. And I'm off for a swim.